My name is Tom Bilo, UNDP Asia Pacific Regional Centre. My takeaway is 2 bullets rather than 6. The complexity of development finance flows is huge. Countries where I work are going to have significant challenges in fiscal planning as a result. What will I do about it? I'm going to take forward some pilot development finance assessments with the Ministry of Planning and Investment in Vietnam and the Ministry of Planning in Papua New Guinea.
Thanks so much. Paolo, I'm going to call on you as you're sitting there. What do you take back to Brazil?
I flew in late and I'm very tired and jet lagged, but I would definitely subscribe to the first point about the huge complexity of flows, and my second point is on remaining skeptic about results-based aid.
Very good. Thanks very much. Somebody in this quadrant of the room. Yes.
So Rodrigo Salgado from the African Development Bank, and we are going to put forward ideas for the next replenishment of the ADF, the African Development Fund, to try to look at poverty more multidimensional way and not only unidimensional like income. So.
Okay, good. Lars, shall I call on you? You're going to be next, yes?
Well, if
yes,
you want
please.
so.
Carry on.
My name is Helen, and I work for GIZ. I think my main point that I'll take home, I had that already in my mind before, but I'll still take it home, is not only it is very complex, but we actually need to understand how they are all linked together to be able to see better what is coming up and to understand better how we're going to react on that. So I'm really interested in the interaction of all the trends that we saw and what that might mean in the future.
Thanks so much. Lars?
Thank you. 4 things, I think. First of all, I'm sustained in my belief in reforming development cooperation after this conference. That has been great to acknowledge. I'm also surprised that there's an interest in putting inequality on the agenda as strongly as I've heard it during these 2 days. Thirdly, I thought it was very great to hear about how emerging donors are grappling for finding a role in the development cooperation. It's not easy, and how diverse they are in their approach. And finally, I was struck by the fact that I realized that the US Foreign Service has been doubled over the last 4 years. That's incredible.
Thanks so much. Okay, one more over here. Yes. Microphone, please pass it along. Would you mind?
Hi, my name is Eliza. I'm a Guardian journalist, so I guess my perspective is slightly external, but and well, I guess I'm a former aid worker as well. But my thought was that I'm interested in all this talk of reforming development, whereas the institutions that are doing it need lots of reform themselves. So I think, lots of flexibility is being called for in how people cooperate, but internally, structures are still extremely hierarchical. So I'm sort of slightly skeptical how you do the external without doing the internal first. And lastly, the question of, defining, results. My question is still, who defines results and whose development? I think it might prove that results-based aid might just be so long in the discussion process that everyone gives up and sticks to, I'll tell you what to do.
Thank you very much. I'm going to come along the panel, starting with you first, Agre. The question is, you can say what you like, of course, but the question is, let's leave the what do we do question for a minute and focus on the question, what are the big lessons from this complicated discussion that we've had that we should take away?